Welcome back. Join us as we drop our mooring line in Walvis Bay and leave the African continent to cross the southern Atlantic Ocean, bound for the remote island of Saint Helena.
So it's go day. This is a bit of a bittersweet moment for us. We're leaving Africa. We've just cleared out of customs in Walvis Bay and we're off. It's a strange feeling, hey? We've been in Africa nearly a year. Well, actually it has been. It's 12 months we've been in Africa, so it's had its ups and downs, that's for sure. Some big highs and some really, really big lows. Yeah, I don't know how I feel right now. It's a bit sombering, but I am really, really excited because ahead of us we've got Saint Helena and then we're going to Brazil. The experience here in Walvis Bay wasn't particularly pleasant. The yacht club here were, yeah, not what you'd hope from a yacht club. They basically, as we arrived into Walvis Bay, they told us we had to come into them and they'll drive us to customs and they'll drive us back and we can use their dinghy dock, but they wanted 200 Australian dollars to do that. Now, a taxi from the yacht club to customs was $2 and we didn't need an agent. It could be done for free. So I politely declined. I said, oh, it's okay, thank you very much for the offer, but we're fine. And then they proceeded to say, well, if you don't use our services, you can leave. And we asked the girls in customs today, we said, are we supposed to have an agent? I said, no, you can do it easily. There should be no charge, it should be completely free. And yeah, that's not on. So it is what it is. We had a beautiful time out at Spitzkop. You know, when we went out to the desert there, it was just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, unfortunately, Walvis Bay Yacht Club really, really ruined it for us coming here.
In hindsight, we would have stayed in Lüderitz longer. We had some amazing, met some amazing people there, and we could have done a lot of exploring from there as a base. We were told we could only do it here, which is not the case at all. So yeah, if I had my time again, I'd stay in Lüderitz. I wouldn't even come to Walvis Bay.
Not at all. And we would have done the tours. We would have done the full drive tours and everything from Lüderitz because it was cheaper. Yeah. Everything was more accessible. You can get the sausage fly and everything from there as well. So in hindsight, we really should have stayed in Lüderitz and left from Lüderitz, but it is what it is. From
there, you can potentially go to the Kalahari, which was
Not to mention the anchorage here is horrible. It is absolutely horrible. At about midday every day, the southeasterly kicks in and quite strong, and the anchorage is just lumpy. It gets this wicked fetch. You can't get out of your dinghy. You can't load it.
Yeah, it's quite dangerous.
Yeah, it just all in all, it was not a pleasant experience, and yeah, it is what it is. That was our experience, right?
Other people who did use the yacht club and did pay to use their services had a great time. So yeah, if you're prepared to pay that, for our family it was $200 and we couldn't see the value in it. So we don't get around the world by just giving money away. No. We're on a budget, and yeah.
And we were ridiculed for that too. We said we're on a budget. That being said, if you're a cruiser that is happy to pay blindly for anything, I dare say you would have had quite a good experience. But anyway, that's enough whinging about that. Like I said, bittersweet. We're leaving Africa.
Namibia is a really stunning destination. The people here are so friendly. It feels so much safer than South Africa. And just seeing where the dunes meet the ocean is pretty incredible.
It's, even looking at it from here, it's just remarkable, you know.
It's definitely worth a visit. Bye, Africa.
This is us. This is Africa done for us. We've done this continent and we're off to another one, and we're about to cross another ocean.
Yeah.
The weather forecast for us to cross the Atlantic is significantly better than crossing the Indian. The swell is out of one direction. It's only a meter or so. The wind is 15 to 20 knots for the next 5,000 miles. So yeah, that being said, I know that there's going to be days that are going to be tedious and frustrating and potentially uncomfortable, but I don't think we're in store for what we had crossing the Indian. Just so you know, from here we're going to leave Walvis Bay. We're going to shoot, it's about 1,200 miles to Saint Helena. Keep it short and sweet, and then we're going to punch on. So from there, we've then got 2,100 miles to Salvador in Brazil. So another 14, probably 2 weeks worth of sailing. All of the black that you can see on the beach there is seals.
Oh my gosh, that's the guy that's selling fish from the road.
And there's a whole bunch of them right on the corner there. I don't want to get too close because I don't know what the depths are, but this is pretty spectacular, hey? Full canvas, semi-blue sky, good wind. This is a good start to a trip. Look at them all, Cha-Cha. Look at them all out here. Yeah. What was that noise, love?
It sounded like zombies.
That's actually kind of like what they sounded. You talk. I didn't know you could speak seal, Sarah.
So we could hear these when we came into Walvis Bay, but we couldn't see them. The fog was so thick, we could not see this sandbank. But that's all we could hear was that wailing sound. It was so creepy.
Choices.
Oh, they smell so bad.
Oh.
Oh, no way.
Wait, there was one at the back of us. Look.
That is a pungent aroma.
That is a pungent aroma. They are so stinky. Wow.
The wind picked up and the seas got a bit lumpy as we settled into the first few days at sea.
Well, hello. So it's we're on day 4 actually of our Atlantic Ocean crossing. We didn't bother filming anything for the first 3 days because we all felt like shit, and I mean that, we all felt pretty rubbish.
I did a bit of B-roll.
Sarah did some B-roll apparently. There you go, just so you guys know, Sarah did some B-roll. She's sitting here in her pajamas. She went to bed last night in her Helly Hansen gear. Got up this morning, made breakfast, then had a shower, and then got into pajamas at 10:30 in the morning.
Why not?
There's no rules. There's no rules when you're at sea like this.
Built for comfort.
She's built for comfort, all right. So anyway, we are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. That's not true, I'm talking shit. We're about 400 miles from Walvis Bay in Namibia. And as you can see, there's not a lot going on out here. There's no wind. Got about 5 knots, just under head start. We should probably have the spinnaker up, but just with the hangover of the last 4 days, we had sort of 15 to 23 knots for the last 3 days. The sea state's still a little bit rolly and lumpy, and if you watch here, see how the head sail just closes like that and then reopens. It's not such a big deal for the head sail because it can take it. I don't want to do that to the spinnaker though. You know, because what you're doing is you basically, it's collapsing and then it fills with all this pressure. Not that there's a hell of a lot of wind, but I just don't want to be doing that. Especially because when we leave Saint Helena, we are really going to need that spinnaker to cross the rest of the Atlantic. We've got 2,500 miles to go to Salvador and Brazil. So we're not in any mad hurry. There really is no hurry. Typically we would put the diesel engines on, hey baby? Yeah, yeah, good talk. But we're not going to bother this time. We're just going to bob around. This swell should die out today. And the wind dies out completely this evening. So tomorrow is like a literally swirling 0 to 3 knots of breeze from any direction. The swell period pushes right out to 14 seconds, so it should be pretty comfortable and glassy, but we will literally just bob around in the ocean. I've got about 800 litres of diesel on board. Cat. And we need that to make it to Salvador should the worst happen. You know, we have to motor. We've still got another 800 miles to go. So, I mean, we haven't really covered any ground at all. It's been quite slow. We put the mainsail away on the first night when we sort of ran out of wind and the sail started flogging and just threw the heady out. I'm going to swear here because I swear all the time. It's at the moment there's just 0 fucks given. Like we're not worried. We're like, oh, we got so much food on board. We've got enough food to last us for 2 months. So the nice thing is we're not sitting here awaiting big tropical depressions and 5-meter seas and thunderstorms every night like we were in the Indian. Our biggest problem out here is the lack of wind. So there's no swell, there's no wind, and it's a nice problem to have after, you know, the last 12 months of just getting the absolute shit kicked out of us. Like, we have taken a beating to just kick back and go, you know what, it just doesn't matter. Like tonight, there's nothing coming. That's, I think those are the only clouds up ahead forecast for the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's a nice change.
What have you got there, Brodes? Nice size yellowfin. Wow. Nice one, buddy. Day 4 Atlantic crossing, bringing up the goods. No wind, but we got fish.
It might be bigger than I thought it would be.
It's hilarious.
Oh shit, it's kind of decent.
Oh shit. Jigging with a hand line, an egg beater,
This isn't a
off
hand
the
line.
boat in the Atlantic, and he's onto a massive tuna.
It might be bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, he's on the surface. If I can get him on the surface, I can bring him in.
What was it?
It's a tuna.
What sort?
I don't know, it's black on top though.
You right, Judge?
Yeah, I'm good.
That wasn't particularly
Just don't want him to do another dive.
Told you I got tied up. Yeah, I know, you probably should have stopped fishing at that point.
I might put a smaller jig on so I don't...
Maybe you just shouldn't be doing it at all. Oh, this idiot. He's going to end up in the water too. Oh, he's on! He's on! No way.
That's number 3. That's number 3.
3 in about 3 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh.
Watch him. Oh, Chewy's onto it.
He's got this fella.
Bit of fun, huh?
Heck yeah. What's up?
I don't think there's many people that can say they've been flicking squidgies in the middle of the Atlantic, hey?
Well, hey, they work.
Clearly.
Most people don't really
And that
target
backdrop,
tuna.
mate's ridiculous.
Well,
Oh, he's
he
on
was
again.
fishing through the Atlantic.
Are you serious? That's ridiculous.
Awesome.
That
Dude, these lures
that
are
one took
awesome.
less than 20 seconds.
I need more. I need more of these lures. They're sick.
Oh man. Luke from Afterbout Sailing. You're a legend. He gave us these. I think his son actually made them, didn't he, Brodes?
Yeah, he did.
If you're listening or watching, well done. You're onto a bloody hot product here, that's for sure. Brodie's going to need about 20 packets, I think. And tried and tested in the middle of the Atlantic. Look at that. That's just heaven. And you wouldn't know it, we're doing about 4 knots right now. Spectacular. So, day 5 was pretty well on the money with the forecast. The wind has dropped out completely. We've got 0 wind. It's just sort of swirling. The swell period spaced out. It's nice and wide. It's still a little bit like strangely lumpy, but it's bloody beautiful out here.
It's been dragging behind the boat for a while now.
I told you I had the rod going off, but I wasn't sure if it was just part of the movie.
Thought you heard it, eh?
Yeah.
It was a small female, and when we saw the bull swimming at the back of the boat, Brodes released her.
Give it one more. You can do it. It's the first time you've ever played this guitar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on. What's with the faces?
I don't know.
Tuna swimming at the bow of the boat just like dolphins. It's insane. See that there? It is. Big tuna. Look at him right there. They're just swimming along with the boat.
How many fish are under us now?
I don't know. It's so insane, they're just hitching a ride. Yeah, super stealth. You understand? So right now, see what it's doing? You've got it on a wind vane. It's forgotten about the track. It's forgotten about the heading completely. All it's doing right now is it's going, I'm going to keep the wind right there because she told me to. The autopilot's really dumb. It's got 3 different versions of dumb. One version of dumb where it goes straight to a dot. The second version of dumb is where it follows a heading on the compass. And the third version of dumb is where it will keep the wind at exact point on this boat. You just need to figure out which version of dumb you want it to be. So right now, I'm actually still quite happy with it being navigation dumb. So see that? Slide that little box out from the side of the screen. It's steer to nav. See the little dot? See how there's the boat and then the dot? What's that going to do? There you go, the dot. So you hit it, direct from here, and you watch the boat. So now it's completely forgotten about the wind. It's forgotten about a heading, it's just going to that dot and nothing else. So if the wind shifts, the boat won't react. Which can be a problem, right? Oh, morning all. We haven't done an update for a couple of days. We're on day 8 now, so I haven't done any updates at all really. Because nothing has happened at all. And I mean literally nothing. We've pretty much been sitting playing board games and watching movies for nearly the entirety of this trip. The first couple of days out of Namibia were a bit lumpy, but since then I don't think we've seen anything above 12 knots of breeze. The spinnaker's been flying for 4 days.
So this poor little flying fish has perished overnight. He's flown too high. And Chewy's just discovered it on deck and he's petrified of it. Some cat you are, mate.
It's already dead, mate. Don't worry. Did your mum ever tell you not to play with your food?
He proceeded to pick it up and play with it. But when fish scales were flying all over the cockpit, I returned the fish to the sea.
Should we just chase the Booby Bird away? He probably thinks the Booby stole his fish. He won't stop until he lands on us. They never land downwind and shit off the other side of the bow. Coming in for a landing. Coming in for a landing. Coming in hot. Missed. Oh yeah, you missed the boat, champ.
Many of our days rolled by just like this, spinnaker sailing across the beautiful blue Atlantic.
What's for lunch, governor?
BLT.
BL2. Nice.
With avocado and cheese.
I was just at the front of the boat because we got a tailwind. I was sitting there on the bow and all I could smell was bacon. It's coming out of the hatch and blowing forwards from the boat.
We had ships checking in on us too.
Excelsior, this is Advantage Porto Servo on your port side 6 miles from you. I just wanted to confirm, is everything alright with you since you are sailing right now?
Yeah, this is Excelsior. Thank you very much for checking in. We appreciate it, sir. Yeah, we're fine. We could do with a little bit more wind. It's a little bit light out here, but all is well on board and we're all comfortable and healthy.
Okay, thank you very much. Back to 16. We have good training.
Thank you very much. 1672, have a great day. Excelsior out.
When we were in the Indian, that was the frightening thing. We had such bad weather and big seas, and there was no one coming for us. Like, we didn't pass any ships. So had something have gone wrong out there, we would have been on our own. So it's really comforting to know that there's other boats out here keeping an eye on us.
So we just crossed over what we think is another hurdle, although it doesn't seem to warrant much attention from most cruisers, but we actually just crossed the Prime Meridian, which is basically 0 latitude on the Earth's map. So we've gone from, you know, like the Eastern Hemisphere to the Western Hemisphere. We're in the middle of the Atlantic, and we figured that, I don't know, we do what we do when we cross the equator and give King Neptune a little shot, and we'll have ourselves a little
Officially, there's no thing to celebrate crossing it, but I think we should.
I feel like it's
cool.
I feel like it's a momentous thing, you know, crossing the 0 latitude in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to do a quick shot to Neptune, say thanks. Not that he's given us much wind lately, but that was a lot of gin. Thanks, big fella. Let's hope the rest of the Atlantic is just as pristine as this. Ridiculous. Anyway, here's cheers to crossing the Prime Meridian. Day 10, I think it is. Yeah, it's about day 10. The wind filled in last night. Came in quite strong, actually. Brodie and I packed the spinnaker away. Or Brodie, Sarah and I packed the spinnaker away just after dark, I think. Because we had thought that the wind was going to come up. So, yeah, we threw it away. And fortunately we did, because not long after we packed it up, I think about 23 knots came in. So we've been running under head sail all night. There's a little moment there where the wind sort of dropped out. We bobbed around, but then it took off again, and we were doing much the same sort of speeds this morning. So got about 16 knots on the tail at the moment, and we're doing anywhere between 5.5 and 7 knots, depending on the waves. At this stage, we're 220 mile from Saint Helena, and should get in tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon, which is Saint Helena radio, Saint Helena radio, Saint Helena radio. This is sailing vessel Excelsior, 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 channel 16. We are 5 nautical miles to the east. Over.
Join us next time for our arrival into stunning Saint Helena. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you to all our Patreon family. Cheers for all your support.